that people understand the central mission of. Now, it's interesting, the central mission, because the US media has really given the impression, which I think is shared by a huge part of the American public, that you don't have a central mission. There are too many people that are protesting about too many different things. I've lost my mortgage. I'm worried about climate change. And all of these things lumped together. But when you look at the foreign media get it. The foreign media understand that what you guys did resonates with so many other things that have been happening around the world. And they're probably surprised that it's happened in the United States and in New York.
But we're all connected. I mean, we were, a big part of starting the action on September 17th, we got a lot of help from Take the Square. This is a global revolution. This is a global movement to make corporations cede control of our world, which they have done since the Industrial Revolution. It's time to change that priority in our lives globally. And that's what we're here to talk about.
And the funny thing is, just to mention what you had talked about before with the media messaging, I do a lot of media appearances now. You tend to get the same questions over and over. So you tend to get the same answers out. And I love that you're marching in the street, you have signs, you have chants, you go on like Christian on Poor's show, they say, well, what's your message? And you tell them your message. And then they turn around and go, we don't understand. How many times can I answer the same question? What are we
It's not
here
in their
for?
interest to understand.
Economic justice. I want my vote to count. I want a future, basic human standards of living. The idea that our country has this vast problem regarding financial sector issues, right? And the cure is budget cuts. How'd that happen? It's like, hey, I'm hungry. Would you guys want to go out with me and throw a brick through a TV screen? It has nothing to do with it. So the media
How about
is
closing offshore tax havens?
Yeah.
$150 billion like that. Healthcare paid for. Education paid for. Done. Offshore tax havens. One small thing. 1% financial transaction tax on every, trade that's made on Wall Street. Healthcare, done.
We march up and down the street saying, end the war, tax the rich, that's how we'll end the deficit. That's a chant. And they're like, I know they have cameras there. They can see the signs. I know they have microphones.
I mean, it gets to a point where it's just pure laziness. Because one of the goals that we had when we sat down and wrote the declaration is, why are we here? Well, we're here because we feel like a plutocracy has taken over the control of national resources, and they've done it through these ways. And we list them. And it's on our website. You can find it. It was read on air by Keith Olbermann. It's not too hard to find out. It's not too hard to figure it out. And yet, they say we don't have anything like it, but it's right there.
But apart from Keith, where